Hello, and welcome back to the Blackboard Black Belt Achievement Series, the Content Curator Part 2. In this video, we'll explore how to manage and share content in the content collection. Now that you've learned how to access the content collection, build folders inside it, upload files, and create content, let's take a look at how to manage and share content within the content collection. Then we'll jump into a course and begin building course content. To get started, let's locate some content to share. From the content collection, navigate to an item you'd like to share. Click on the drop-down arrow next to the item's name to access the Options menu. From here, you'll want to select Permissions. Once you're in the Manage Permissions screen, you'll be able to select a specific user, select specific users by place, select roles, or permit anyone to use your content. Selecting specific users allows you to share items with specific individuals. Selecting specific users by place allows you to share items to specific courses or organizations, and selecting specific course roles you'd like to share with. Similarly, you can select roles to share items with a particular type of institutional role, such as a faculty member. The final option is to permit anyone, which allows you to share items with anyone who can access the Blackboard server. If the content is just going to be available to anyone, feel free to check the Permit Anyone button. Therefore, anyone searching for this bit of content can find it. If you'd like to be a little more selective of who you share your content with, you may want to select specific users or select specific users by place. For this demonstration, I will select to share this item with specific users. Enter the user's BearPass login to share it with them. If you don't know their BearPass login, you can use the Browse function. Once you've entered the user's BearPass login, you'll want to set their permissions for them. If they only need to be able to read the item from your content collection, leave it as is. But if you'd like them to be able to write over the content, remove the content, or manage who can view it, check the appropriate box. Click Submit. Your content is now shared. I'd like to take a moment to review each type of permissions. Read permissions provide read-only access to the resource. Write permissions provide write access to the resource. Remove permissions allows the grantee to delete or remove the resource. If this resource was linked into a course and it was deleted by the individual with removed permissions, then the link would break because the resource was deleted. And finally, Manage Permissions grants permission to do anything with the file that the owner can do. Let's take a look at how you can search for items in the content collection. It is easy to search the content collections for documents and folders that you have permissions to view. That is, you cannot search for files that are not being shared with you. In the navigation menu located on the left, there is a search box under Search Content. Type in the appropriate keyword for the file you are looking for. Then press Go. Your search results will appear on the right. Alternatively, you can click on either the basic or advanced search links. The basic is nearly exactly the same as the method we just shared. The advanced search tool provides a much more specific search with options of narrowing down your results. Lastly, to see where your content has been distributed and who has access to it, the 360 View feature will allow you to get that information. Click the More Options menu to the right of the content's name, then select 360 View from the Options menu. This will open in a new tab and give you information about the properties of the file, any changes that have been made to it, versions of the file, Learning Objects catalog entries, a full list of permissions, passes, links, and any tracking data. You can just close that tab whenever you're ready. About now, you're probably wondering exactly how we're going to get all this content into our course. Never fear, we'll get there soon. Now that we've went over all the fundamentals of the content collection, let's jump into a course. Click on the Courses tab from Blackboard's navigation menu at the top of the page to get your list of courses. Enter the desired course you'd like to add content from the content collection to. From your course menu, select a content area to add content to. I'll click on Content. From here, hover over Build Content and select Item. Give it a name, then add a description if you'd like. Click on Browse Content Collection. Choose My Content from the Browse drop-down menu. From here, select an item. Then click Submit. To finalize the content creation process, set the standard options the way you'd like. Then click Submit. We have now successfully linked an item from our content collection into a content area inside our course. We are going to now look at another way that we can add items from our content collection to our course content. Hover over Build Content, then select Item, give the item a name. From the content editor, we can add the content from our content collection. Click on the plus icon in the editor's menu. Select Insert from Content Collection. From here, you can search for a reusable object using type, or you can search for the file using a keyword. Alternatively, you can navigate to where the item is located that you'd like to share. Select the item and click Submit. You can also add additional content items using the attachment options if you'd like. And then click Submit. Now we are ready to use the reusable objects we created. To get started, click on the Discover Content button on the right side of the Content Area screen. From here, select the reusable object type. From the Discover Reusable Objects menu, select Assignment and click Go. A pop-up window will open with a list of all the reusable assignments. Scroll through the list and select the assignment you'd like to use. Then click Submit. You will notice that Blackboard has now taken you to the Assignment tool in your course. Give the assignment a name. Your reusable item will appear in the assignment instructions. Make any necessary edits or changes to the instructions. Then finish setting up your assignment. For this demonstration, I'm going to leave the assignment options as is, but I need to add the points possible to finish setting up the grade column for this assignment. Click Submit. Your assignment will now appear in your content area. Using the reusable object definitely made this process a little easier. We also created a reusable object for discussions. For this demonstration, I'm going to go to the Discussion Board tool under Course Tools in the Course Management area. Click Discussion Board to access the tool window. Then click the link to the course discussion board. From here, click on the Discover Content button located on the right side of the screen. A pop-up window will open with a list of all the reusable discussion items you have available in your course content collection. Scroll through the list and select the item you would like to use. Then click Submit. You may have noticed that you are now in the Forum Setup screen. Give your forum a name. Make any necessary edits or changes to the reusable content that is now displayed in the description area. Make the forum available and set up any date restrictions that you would like. Under the forum settings, you can decide how the forum will be viewed and decide if you want to take a grade on the forum. You can continue to set up any additional settings that meet your needs. I'm going to leave the rest of the settings as is. Then click Submit. Your forum is now ready to be used. Remember, the reusable objects can be used as many times as you need. The last thing we will explore is how to add a reusable object to our Grade Center. Click to access the Grade Center menu from the Course Management area. Select Full Grade Center from the list. Click the Discover Content button on the right side of the screen. Scroll through the list of Grade Center items from the pop-up window. Then select the one you'd like to use and click Submit. You are now in the Create a New Column window. Enter a name for your column. Make any changes or edits to the reusable text in the description area. Then finish setting up your Grade Center column. Be sure to set up the points possible, but you can leave the rest of the settings as they are if you'd like. Then click Submit. Your new Grade Center column has now been added to the end of your Grade Center. This concludes Part 2 of the Content Curator course. In the next video, we'll explore how to request a master shell, create a course copy, and review how to use the accessibility report. See you soon in Part 3.